Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be discussing why Christians go to church on Sunday. Muslims are often criticized without investigating first and without thinking and reading. They criticize Christians for going to church on a Sunday. As we all know, Saturday is a Sabbath for the Jews. On Sabbath, Jews are not supposed to do work. First, let us discuss what Sabbath is. Sabbath means to rest from Sabbath. In Bible, God created in 6 days, and on the seventh day, He rested. Many Muslims also comments on this. They comment on this. Why God needs to rest? The rest here means stop creating and let everything runs by itself on the principles of physics and mathematics that He set up. So the Jews must honor the Sabbath by not doing any work. The biblical ban against work on the Sabbath, while never clearly defined, includes activities such as baking, cooking, traveling, kindling fire, gathering wood, buying and selling, and bearing burdens from one domain into another. The Talmudic rabbis listed 39 major categories of prohibited work, including agricultural activities, plowing, reaping, and so on. Work entailed in the manufacture of cloth, spinning and weaving. Work entailed in preparing documents, writing, and other forms of constructive work. At home, the Sabbath begins Friday evening, some 20 minutes before sunset, with the lighting of the Sabbath candles by the wife, or in her absence, by the husband. So, God rested on the seventh day, which is the Sabbath, which is Saturday in English. Since Saturday is the last day of the week, that makes the next day, which is Sunday in English, Sunday, as the first day of the week. God rested on the seventh day, on Saturday. So Sunday is the first day of the week, right? In early Jewish and Christian tradition, Sunday was the first day of the week until Constantine decided to make Sunday as the rest day, which is the last day of the week, and encouraged people to work on Saturday and rested on Sunday. And Sunday was made as a day for worship. Even without Constantine did that, we can read it ourselves from the book of Acts, Acts 20, verse 7. On the first day of the week, we came together to break bread. Paul spoke to the people, and because he intended to leave the next day, kept on talking until midnight. So it's very clear. The first day of the week, they gather and break the bread. The disciples were gathering on the first day of the week, which is Sunday. And the purpose of Sunday is to honor the day of the resurrection of Christ. And that is why we continue with that tradition. We must remember the disciples were already filled by Holy Spirit way before that. As we can read in Acts 2 verse 4. All of them were filled with the Holy Spirit and began to speak in other tongues as the Spirit enabled them. So this is the Holy Spirit promised by Jesus as the guidance for the disciples after he leaves. Let us read a few verses from John 14, verse 15 to verse 21. If you love me, keep my commandments. And and I will ask the Father, and he will give you another advocate to help you and be with you forever. The Spirit of truth. The world cannot accept him because it neither sees him or knows him. But you know him, for he lives with you and will be in you. I will not leave you as orphans. I will come to you. Before long, the world will not see me anymore, but you will see me. Because I live, you also will live. On that day, you will realize that I am in my Father, and you are in me, and I am in you. Whoever has my commands and keeps them is the one who loves me. The one who loves me will be loved by my Father, and I too will love them and show myself to them. So from this passage, Jesus is in the disciple, not on the Holy Spirit, in this disciple, but Jesus too. So if the disciple did something wrong, Jesus would have, or Holy Spirit would have did something or say something, right? And the disciples were guided by the Holy Spirit. And do you believe the disciples randomly picked Sunday as the day to gather? Of course not. Sunday was not picked randomly, but it was picked to honor the day of the resurrection of Jesus from the dead. I hope this will help those Christians who do not know why, or Muslims, why Christians gather on Sunday. Of course, we as Christians can worship and gather at any time, any day. As Jesus said in Mark 2, verse 27, then he said to them, the Sabbath was made for man, not man for the Sabbath. Although this only mentions Sabbath, but I do believe this applies to any day of the week. And now, for the Muslims, I do not understand why Muslims complain about this, about Christians worshiping on Sunday. As a matter of fact, since the time of Muhammad, Christians already worship on Sunday. Muhammad never complained about it, although he got it wrong as usual, because he didn't understand why we worship on Sunday, why Jews do the Sabbath on Saturday. But the proof is in Hadith. We can read it. Shall I read it? All right, let me read it then. This time I will read words in brackets just to make it clear and easier to understand. Shahih al-Bukhari, Hadith number 876, narrated Abu Hurairah. I heard Allah's messenger saying, we Muslims are the last to come, but will be the foremost on the day of resurrection, though the former nations were given the Holy Scriptures before us. And this was their day, Friday, which is Friday, the celebration of which was made compulsory for them, but they differed about it. So Allah gave us the guidance for it, Friday, and all the other people are behind us in this respect. The Jews' holiday is tomorrow, which is Saturday, and the Christians is the day after tomorrow, which is Sunday. In this hadith, first thing first, in this hadith, Muhammad recognized Sunday is the day for Christians to worship. As I mentioned earlier, he did not understand why. Now, during the time of Muhammad, which is the 7th century, Christians and many countries already adopted Sunday as the day for rest. It was adopted since the 4th century. Muhammad simply did not know that more than 200 years before his time, Sunday was actually the first day of the week. He thought Sunday was created by Allah as the last day. He did not know man changed Sunday as the first day of the week to the last day of the week. That is why in that hadith, okay, let me read it one more time. This Sahih al-Bukhari 876. Narrated Abu Hurairah, I heard Allah's messenger saying, we Muslims are the last to come, but will be the foremost on the day of resurrection. Though the former nations were given the Holy Scriptures before us, and this was their day, Friday, the celebration of which was made compulsory for them, but they differed about it. So Allah gave us the guidance for it, Friday, and all the other people are behind us in this respect. The Jews' holiday is tomorrow, which is Saturday, and the Christians is the day after tomorrow, which is Sunday. Poor Muhammad, he thought Sunday is the last day of the week. He did not know it was changed that way by people just 300 to 300 years before he was born. The original week or days of the week was Sunday was the first day of the week. That makes Friday Jummah or Friday prayer as the day after Sunday. Friday is after Sunday, or was after Sunday. Poor Muhammad. This hadith shows that Muslims are ignorant of how their prophet recognized Sunday as the day for worship for the Christians. And this hadith also shows the ignorance of Prophet Muhammad of history of the week. If he was a real prophet, Allah would have told him that Sunday was actually the first day of the week. Well, that's all from me. Thank you for watching and listening. For those who worship their God on Friday, and for those who worship God on Saturday or Sunday, may God the Almighty brings you all peace and joy. Have a nice life.